It's your girl Kenny Marie, and I would like to welcome you to another edition of Food for Thought Thursdays. And like we always do here in the corner, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey of enlightenment. And thank you for being open-minded. And if you have any comments or if you would like to further discuss, please leave that down in the description box below. So we're going to delve right into this week's topic. I am so excited about this topic because once I grasped the concept, my life has changed. And it's only been a week, but my life has changed for the better. And so I hope that you'll be able to take the same thing and run with it. And I hope that it will help you in your journey. Today's topic actually came from a piece of advice I got from one of my best friends. I was talking to her. I'm not going to go too deep into it. It's kind of personal, don't be nosy. I was asking her for advice. Her advice to me was, you're only 26, live in the moment. And when she said it to me, I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, live in the moment. Okay, that's right. Like, I need to live in the moment, whatever. And, like, I thought about it later on, like, for some reason that was just resonating with me for the next couple of days, like, live in the moment. And often we find ourselves planning for the future. I love to plan. I love to organize. And so I'm always planning for my next step. I'm always trying to figure out where I want to go next, what I want to do next, from like today to the next week to the next year. We're always planning, but we're never present. We're never present in our journey that's going on. And as I started to think about what she was telling me, like, live in the moment, I came up with this quote based off of what her piece of advice was to me. And the quote that I came up with was, don't miss the rainbow looking for the pot of gold. And I know it may sound corny. I'm corny, so what? But yes, don't miss the rainbow looking for the pot of gold. And as I started to think about that even more, like, okay, rainbows derive from storms, all different types of storms. You have light storms, and you have heavy storms, you have tornadoes. And in life, we have storms. In life, we go through situations that change us, that destroy us, that cause us to have to rebuild ourselves. And a rainbow symbolizes the beauty of that storm, what is coming, what has transpired, the different colors, the diversity, the intensity of the storm. Sometimes, depending on how strong a storm is, your rainbow might be even brighter. It's really profound when you think about it. Like, if life is like a rainbow, you know what I'm saying? And we're always looking for the pot of gold at the rainbow, meaning that we're always striving for the next dollar. We're always striving for the next opportunity to better ourselves. We're always striving for something else versus like living in the moment and being present in that rainbow, being present in that journey and taking it in for the beauty that it is. Life is like a rainbow. Life is a journey. It has so many different colors, so many different facets, so many different dimensions, so many different people that you meet. And it's like, you don't want to miss out on your everyday journeys, your everyday miracles, those everyday blessings that happen because you're so focused on, what am I doing today? What do I have to do? What tasks do I have to do today? What tasks do I need to do next week? What do I need to do in order to pay my rent at the end of the month? You know what I'm saying? Bills that need to be paid. We always think about the pot of gold, the end result, but we never focus on our journey, and we never focus on the lessons that need to be learned during our journey. And so, how many rainbows, have you missed? How many storms have you come through? How many struggles in life have you come through? And you allow that lesson to go, you don't pick it up with you, you don't carry it with you. So many times we go through storms, and I know I'm human, so I'm going to be honest. This last year of my life has been hell. And actually the last 2 years of my life haven't been hell. Since I moved back to New York, I've been going through hell and back. And that's just me being honest. And for a long time, I was just so focused on the storms that I was going through that I didn't appreciate the journey. I didn't appreciate the beauty that was becoming myself. I need to be more cognizant of what is going on during the storm. What lesson do I need to learn in order to get to the beauty that is my rainbow? And that's something I want to say to you, like, trust the journey and trust the process. So funny that I'm talking about trusting the journey and trusting the process, because I went to church on Sunday and the message for Sunday was hope thou in God. You put your hope in God, not in man, not in anything else, but put your hope in the one who controls it all. And I kind of want to take that and elaborate on, put your trust in the process, because Rome wasn't built in a day. The ark wasn't built overnight. Like, everything takes a process in life. And I think the problem with us as people today, we're a microwave generation. We want everything like this right now. We have social media at our fingertips. We have Google at our fingertips. We have everything, we want it right now. And we don't understand that life is but a journey. Life is but a process. It has ups and downs. It has peaks and valleys. And at the end of the day, you have to trust the process. You have to trust that people always say everything happens for a reason. You have to trust that everything is happening for a reason. And you're going through this because you need to, like the rainbow, get to another color, get to another level in your life. And so there's a lesson that needs to be taken from the storm that you're going through. So trust the process, trust the journey, live in the moment and be present. That's why today's a gift. Be present in your journey, because it's something that I realize is like, we're always, as human beings, we're always in a rush. We're always like, we're living, yes, but we're never present. And that's what I want to give to you today. That's the message. That's the food for thought that I want to share with you, is that make sure every step in your life that you're present, that you're cognizant of what is going on in that moment, what lessons could be obtained, what opportunities or potentials that are within that moment, and soak it in and take it for what it is. Because when it's all said and done and our life is done, you don't want to look on the moments and say, oh, I wish I would have really took in that moment. Which is so funny, because I think about like my college years, and yes, I did graduate college, Clark Atlanta University, woo, woo, Mighty Marching Panthers. I think about my college years, and I always be like, oh, I wish I can go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I wish that I would have did this a little different. And it's like, no, those college years are gone, baby. They're not coming back. And I should have appreciated them more while I was going through it. And it's so hard to say, like, live in the moment. Like, you're probably like, Kina, what are you talking about? Like, do you know what I have to do throughout the day? And it's like, I'm not saying, like, sit there and be like, this is the moment, let me enjoy it. But I'm saying, take what you're supposed to take from every moment, and don't take for granted the chances and opportunities that you have, because life is not promised. Trust the process. Trust the journey. Trust that those storms that you're going through right now will produce a beautiful rainbow. Trust that the worrying that you're doing right now, the hard work that you're putting in right now, the slaving, the not being able to see your friends, not being able to go on trips, trust the journey, because it will all come to an end. And the pot of gold may not necessarily be money, a big house, nice cars. It may not be all that. Like, the pot of gold may be peace. The pot of gold may be happiness. The pot of gold may be your impact on someone else's life, saying, because of you, I decided to change my life. And that is what the true pot of gold of life is about. It's not about these materialistic things that we as people, we put on a pedestal, and we forget that life is about interacting. It's about touching one another. It's about changing the world and making it a better place. And so I say to you, trust your journey. Trust your process. Live in the moment. Be present in the moment. And don't miss out on the rainbow looking for the pot of gold. I hope that this helped you. I hope that you learned something from it. And I hope that you're able to take this message and pass it along to someone else, because that is what these are for. It's for you to share, for you to enlighten someone else in their journey and give them food for thought. Give them something that is going to better their life for the next week. So thank you for joining me on this food for thought. As always, I love you for watching. It's your girl, King Marie. Peace and love. Till the next time.